All right, all morning long, we're turning to our panel of experts as part of our American Worker Think Tank as we welcome you back to Morning in America. We have the solutions you need to take advantage of the current booming job market. So U.S. job growth accelerated in July across nearly all industries, with employers adding more than 500,000 jobs. And college hiring is surging as well. Employers plan to hire nearly 32% more graduates from the class of 2022 than they hired from the class of 2021. That's according to research from the National Association of Colleges and Employers. So let's bring in our panel. Shawn VanDerziel, he is the executive director of the National Association of Colleges and Employers, or NACE, and also clinical psychologist Norman Freed. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you. Good morning, Adrienne.
Let's start with you, Shawn. Many of these recent college grads, in fact, some I've talked to on Instagram, they have never worked in a physical office because of the past couple of years of shutdowns and virtual work. So how do you think these grads will actually bring value into the physical workspace, or even tap into the value of that?
Absolutely. So there's a lot of opportunity for these students to add value and to tap into value. You know, working in a physical space versus a virtual space, there are a lot of similarities. And so the transition can be a smooth one for many of these students who have never been in an in-person space before. But a lot of thought has to go into it. There's a lot of listening that needs to occur, a lot of questions that need to be asked, and certainly mentors to be sought out to help you navigate your workspace.
Dr. Freed, we have this question for you from one of our viewers in Omaha, Nebraska. Jessica Lee, she just started her first job out of college as a crisis counselor. I'm sure that we need more of those in the world. Let's listen to her question.
What advice do you have regarding maintaining work-life balance and a healthy lifestyle while working a full-time job?
It's a good question.
It's an excellent question.
Yeah.
And the answer is important because, especially in working with critical or chronic conditions and mental health, it's very important that you do maintain a healthy work and outside of work life balance. And that means knowing your boundaries, knowing that when you're at work, you honor the responsibilities that are expected of you. But when you are home after the hours, make sure that you maintain contact with elements of nature. Stay cardio fitness connected. Watch your diet, get proper sleep, and make sure that you're connecting interpersonally with others. Because a healthy outside of work lifestyle is going to create greater productivity in the workforce. Both are so incredibly essential. Doing one without the other will create an imbalance which will be unhealthy for both sides of your life.
Dr. Freed, we have one more question from a viewer, Cammie Robinson out of Los Angeles. Cammie's starting a marketing rotational program in September, and this is her first time working in an office as well. She had some internships before that were remote, but let's listen.
I am really just looking to create relationships in the office that go beyond the 9 to 5 work hours. And so I was really wondering, how do you transition those relationships from the office to your outside life to just create friendships, relationships, fun mentorships, just meet fun people?
Well, first of all, we often call the people at our work family. And those of us that are kind of lonely or have been shut down and locked down for a year or two doing work in isolation are very much in search of that work family. It's important, as I said just before, that you know your healthy boundaries. These people that you work with are your colleagues. They're not necessarily your friends. And over time, you may establish healthy relationships with them outside of the office. But it's important that you start the job recognizing your performance is to make the work done at the best possible level. Becoming friends with your colleagues is important. Please recognize that when you are spending time with them outside of the office, watch the way you spend time drinking. You want to make sure that you don't cross too many emotional boundaries, because when you are losing that limit between yourself and your colleague, the experience in the office can be very complicated. Know where you belong, get your work done, and recognize who you are when you're outside of your job.
Yeah, and it might be good to have a buddy or a mentor actually be accountability for you, because those lines can get blurred very easily if you are feeling lonely or feeling vulnerable, and you could actually cross a line where you needed to stay within the boundaries. So yeah, have a buddy. Thank you so much to both of you gentlemen, and thank you to the ladies for asking great questions.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.